So this is my mad dash to go see as much as possible before I leave for Comic-Con on Wednesday.
You know the nice thing about this one is that actually felt like an hour and 20 minutes.
It did, didn't it?
Like,
now that I think about it, yeah.
Like, in comparison to the other shorter movies that we've seen.
So I gotta rewatch Sherlock Gnomes. Just so I can remember what the fuck happened when I have to talk about it later this year.
I just remembered that Moriarty was the Pillsbury Doughboy, I think.
Oh, yeah.
We were so drunk.
I remember trying really hard not to throw up.
I remember...
That's the majority of what I remember from Sherlock Gnomes.
I remember something about Watson, but I don't remember.
Oh, yeah, he turned out to be like a bad guy, then he wasn't.
But then it was Moriarty all along. I don't know. Something like that.
So we saw Hotel Transylvania 3.
Yeah, let's talk about that movie. So first of all, I actually...
have you seen the other two?
I do, because I have, because I actually enjoy Gennady Tartakovsky's stuff, like art style. You know, I'm a huge fan of Samurai Jack, the Powerpuff Girls, Dexter's Lab.
I mean, it's a good art style.
Yeah, you know, he does this wonderful thing with, like, disproportionate proportions.
Yeah, and it carries well into 3D. I think the other two were better animated than this one was.
Yeah, this one definitely overall felt like a cash grab, but not...
Yeah, even, like, as a cash grab, it's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah, like, it's not a... It's, like, it's perfectly fine.
All three movies, except... I would actually say the second one's the weakest one.
I like that one first one a little better than this one, because I just feel like the characters have more personality.
Okay, fair enough.
In the second one. I never saw the first one, so I can't compare to that one.
Well, the first one was about...
Well, I know what it's about.
Basically racism. The second one was about, you know, lowering your expectations on your kids, I guess.
Well, it was until the final 5 seconds of that movie.
Yeah. And then they just like, oh, by the way, he's still a vampire. And then this one is kind of about, like...
acceptance?
I think it's, like, overcoming...
Prejudice? Question mark?
But that was also the first movie.
Yeah, I was just going to say...
For a different... No, because the first movie, it was Dracula discriminating on humans. This time, it's just straight up American politics. Anyway,
not necessarily American politics. You don't need to be American politics. I mean, that's topical right now, but you don't need politics to talk about that.
You're right. It's definitely not like South Africa's, what was it called? Apartheid?
Okay.
It's the same thing.
Okay. Oh, okay. Whatever you say. I'm just going to go with it. But yeah, so... Remember, I like the second one fine, and the kind of same thing with this one. Like, I like this one fine. Like, I didn't hate it. I got a few laughs out of me.
Oh my god, we laughed so hard at that one joke. That was so great. That's literally the best joke in the entire movie. We'll get to it.
We'll get to it. I mean, like, that's pretty. Like, there's no surprises here. You know exactly what's going to happen for beginning.
If you saw the second trailer when they introduced a conflict, that's literally as much depth that this movie actually has.
Yeah, and like
there were a lot of dance parties.
Yeah, which is like you kind of expect from that. Like there are some credits I'll give, like some things I'll give this movie credit for is the fact that as much as I despise Adam Sandler, I do feel like he tries more when he's doing like voice work than when he's doing live action stuff. So I can see him giving half a shit while he was making this.
Well, you can tell that when he's working with Gennady Tartakovsky and all of that, he's definitely cracking into whip. It's like, no, stop,
effort,
effort.
I require effort,
emotion,
time.
Stop sucking. So I don't know. Sorry, no. He typically in these movies he's able to portray emotions better with his voice.
Yeah, like he's gives more of a shit than he does traditionally.
So maybe, you know, but yeah, and then like the vampire daughter is just like adorbs for no reason. Mavis, yeah.
She's what for no reason?
She's just adorable for no reason.
I mean, that's kind of...
That's just their thing.
I mean, like, I feel like she had more to do than the husband did in this one, where...
Oh, no, Andy Samberg was too busy, like, I don't know, making sure Brooklyn Nine-Nine didn't get canceled forever.
And my first thought, like, majority of the movie he was on screen, I was like, why are you here? You're not contributing anything.
Until the very end, and even then, that wasn't much of a contribution.
Not really. I mean, I think, like... I guess, like, the side characters have a bit more to do in the second one, which is probably why I liked it a little better.
Yeah.
And again, everyone kind of moved a little differently in that one. This one, everyone literally copies each other's movements at certain points.
You mean with the literal Macarena?
Oh, we'll fucking get to that. That's a whole discussion topic in itself.
Yeah.
Because that was the one you could just feel the collective, what?
At least from us. I'm sure the parents...
There were some people in the back that were laughing at it. But
okay, that's fine.
I was kind of like, what?
I'm pretty...
It's kind of baffling choice.
I'm pretty sure that at one point when we were laughing super loud, the parents were like, oh, it's okay to laugh at this joke because it's about us.
There is one great joke where, like, okay, so basic plot of the film, Dracula wants to fuck, and he's having trouble finding someone to fuck, and his daughter thinks he's just super stressed out, which he is in a way.
I mean, when you're running...
He's stressed out, just sexually stressed out, if you know what I mean. Wink, wink. I mean, when you're 100-year dry spell.
I mean, he has been
Rubbing the one-eye vampire, anyway.
He has been lonely for, like, what, 100-something years?
Something like that.
So, I mean, that's a pretty long time to...
He's been rubbing the Cyclops for too long, man.
Hey, now.
I can make
this
it dirty.
Is a kid-friendly movie with no adult jokes at all. Anyway, so yeah, she
decides
books
to book a cruise,
they booked the family for a cruise. So if you saw the trailer, no surprise there.
Well, it turns out the captain is this hot chick that Dracula instantly falls in love with. And
oh yeah, that was the thing from the first movie. The Zing.
Zing. Yeah, I was like, where is like, did people always say that shit or whatever?
No. It's specifically from the first movie.
Oh, okay. Well, either way, they call it Zane in this one, which I kind of got old how many times I said that. But it turns out, oh no, she's the great granddaughter of Van Helsing.
Yeah.
Who's also still alive for some reason. Like honestly, the minute he comes on screen, you kind of like immediately tell where this plot is going. It's like, oh, she's gonna play the bad guy, but then she's gonna fall in love with him too, and he's gonna be the really bad guy.
I would actually argue that like she was so like expected to hate Dracula, but then she like actually saw him for the first time. He's like, oh, he's gay. Because some of the vocabulary that she uses to describe her hatred sort of comes off as we would call in the anime community tsundere, as in not honest with yourself.
Okay, fair enough.
to not be really honest about your
prejudice.
Yeah, because prejudice is nurtured, not necessarily something you're born with. I actually agree with that. But
I mean, I agree with that too.
Yeah, but I actually really like the Gremlin airline.
Honestly, me too.
Like, mostly because
that was honestly kind of my favorite part of the movie.
Mostly because like it is everything awful about airplanes, but they're doing it on purpose. But also at the same time, it actually fits the thematics of traditional Gremlin stories.
Yeah.
Which is they're fucking up the plane, you know, they're making everything awful, and the way that they land is that you just go straight downwards.
Everything is awful.
You know,
everything is
bad like,
as you want it to be.
There's like exactly one bit on the airline where like the drink cart just like hits some dude's arm and it just like circles around the elbow like twice and like, oh god.
Yeah, you had a personal affliction with that particular moment.
I had enough empathy to realize that man's arm is very broken.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and to their own way, it's very cute in its own way.
What, the Gremlins?
The Gremlins, just like
they had their own little society going. They're perfectly comfortable with themselves.
Yeah, they're very like
Like, you knew what you're getting yourself into, kind of a thing going on.
Yeah, this is like flying with United.
I was gonna go with American, but that works too.
Really? Your experience was American, huh?
Mine was American.
Okay, mine was United to Taiwan.
I got stuck in a layover for like till midnight once.
14 hours to Taiwan between a baby on one side and a really smelly dude on the left.
At least your plane took off.
What the fuck?
Ours had a gas leak. There was a bunch of fire. There was a bunch of fire trucks by ours.
Okay, yeah, you win, man.
So we had to walk all the way outside the airport to get another flight at midnight. Because I think we're supposed to leave at like, I don't know, 6.
Fuck.
And we were stuck there and delayed for 6 hours. And the one benefit of that was I got a whole row to myself because most people got like other flights at that point.
Gotcha.
And like I remember because we were sitting there in the cockpit and like waiting for the plane to take off, and I was just dicking around. I was like, "So anybody know any jokes?" And one really pissed off guy in the front just goes, "Yeah, how many assholes does it take to fill up a fucking gas tank?"
Yeah, that sounds like Gremlin Air. so yeah, just to tie that back, so they get to the cruise. She's trying to kill him with garlic and like all sorts of things.
It just makes you really gassy, apparently.
Just makes him fart.
But before that point, though, there was this great, like, the reoccurring gag in all 3 movies is that the werewolf couple has a shit ton of kids.
There's just way too many kids.
And then they're like, they look miserable, and they look over and they see like a kids club on the cruise.
Oh my god,
and then
so good.
And then it cuts to them talking to the receptionist, and the dad just goes like, "So you want to take our kids all day on purpose?"
and then like you can like see the hope on both wolf parents, and
but also the disbelief of like this can't be
true, right? And then at the end, because it's what's his face, Cyril Figgis' actor,
Jerry. Wait, Steve Buscemi?
No, it's the fish man.
Oh yeah, I just know, I don't know his name. I just know him Jerry. Jerry from Rick and Morty.
Well, he's also Cyril Figgis in Archer, and he's also
he is, isn't he?
He's also Dr. Spaceman in 30 Rock.
I don't watch 30 Rock, so.
Oh, really? He's the best doctor. Anyway, so yeah, that guy. He's just like, yeah, but we had to give your kids back at the end of the day, and
like,
it's just sort of like, oh. But
well,
you know
we'll take what we can get.
That's actually, you know what? That's not too bad.
Take what we can get.
Take what you get, right? But the entire, like, as that joke was happening, like, Mike and I, we were
laughing.
We fucking lost it. And the parents in the back, like, this is not okay for us to laugh, right? But, there's exactly, like, the one
I didn't notice that.
No, I heard the one dad in the back, it's like, oh my fucking god, I love this.
It's like, all right, that was a pretty good joke.
That's pretty good.
That was a pretty good joke. I mean, there's some interesting, like, the visuals are still good, even though it does feel like a step down from the previous 2 movies.
I think there's just a lot of more lighting elements because like a cruise is really bright and everything, especially like because
it's mostly just in how the characters move. I think kind of took a step down from the
everything
movie.
was a little bit more angular.
Yeah, like it's doing that thing that Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs did, where it's like if we keep constantly moving, you can't see how lazy we're being, kind of thing.
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah, I could see that. But just
I mean, it's not bad. It's just you kind of notice it's like they are kind of just doing this. They're all kind of doing the same thing. None of it has this distinct vibe.
Yeah.
With the exception of like the Van Helsing chick, she kind of had her own thing going on.
Yeah, she like floated around somehow.
Yeah. But yeah,
her movements actually reminds me a lot of Buttercup from Powerpuff Girls. Just the angles of the punches and the kicks.
Which one was Buttercup?
The green one.
Oh, okay, the cranky one. All right.
Yeah, very much.
No one tells me when to come. An actual line from the show.
When did that happen? I must have been laughing because there was so many like little shit puns, and I fucking like snorted in the theater like 2 or 3 times.
No, like that's that line from Powerpuff Girls.
Oh, wait, which episode was that?
I don't know what episode it was. Like, someone just made a compilation of, like, dirty moments from Powerpuff Girls. And it's you're not supposed to come in yet. Nobody tells me when to come.
Yeah, it's just But there's a whole bunch of like dumbass little puns in this movie, and it caught me off guard. I love dumb puns, and
I know you
it
do.
happened.
Yeah, let's
Move on.
Can we talk about the ending?
Yeah. Let's just move on. So let's just move on to the actual conflict. Oh, what a surprise! She was trying to kill him all along.
I'm not talking about that.
No. Yeah, we'll get to the ending. All right.
Okay, so I mean, like, again, I'm not really spoiling anything. Like, we all know where this is going from the minute it happens.
Yeah.
So a giant kraken shows up at the end to kill everybody, and it goes through evil music that the great grandfather Van Helsing plays.
Also, was apparently the intro singer to the Casino City of Atlantis.
Yeah, which like which I thought was like, which I thought was kind of a funny idea.
Yeah,
that was my first thought when they said like the city isn't lost anymore. And Atlantis, like, oh, they're kind of funny if it was like a Vegas kind of thing. Turns out that's exactly what they did. So
it felt more like Atlantic City to me.
Tomato, same basic kind of thing.
Oh no, it's casino stuff.
Yeah, it's like that's it. Whatever, pick your poison.
Pick your poison. Reno. No one likes Reno. Just kidding.
Yeah, there's some really funny like surreal jokes and some fun sequences in the movie too. Like the Hi Bob joke was funny.
Yeah.
Just out of nowhere, like what?
The dog's only like phrase in English is "Hi Bob."
So these. And one of the B plots in this is like the kid from the last movie with his little tiny werewolf girlfriend.
Yeah.
They want to bring their big ass dog with them on the cruise, but they can't because no pets allowed. So they disguise him in a trench coat and a hat, and they like they look like, which really, I guess works in the way that Clark Kent works.
Just like you put on
and
the hat.
And nobody recognizes him until they take the hat off, kind of thing. But the person is like, who is this? Oh, this is Bob. Say hi, Bob. And the dog just goes, hi, Bob. With no prelude or build up that he can do this. Just,
like,
hi, Bob.
Even the kids are like slightly surprised.
Like, oh, okay.
Okay, this worked out.
All right, moving on for the question. Let's go.
Yeah.
But anyway,
let's get to that ending. So apparently, the secret to killing,
like breaking the spell, is to play like a super positive song. So they play like once it kind of makes sense. Like Good Vibrations and Bob Marley.
Yeah.
They're like, okay, like I can see where they're going with this. And they're like, we need the most toe-tappingest positive song of all time.
That our copyrights will let us have.
Or like, to me, it's like, okay, they're gonna play like, I don't know, that stupid song from Despicable Me 2.
Oh man, I was expecting Journey or something.
Something like that, like song or Queen or something like that. Like,
no, I don't think the copyright would have allowed that. So we get the Macarena.
Yeah, they gave us the fucking Macarena, which is like, that's the one you went with. You could even one positive songs you can afford.
I guess my question is, okay, so here's the ending from what I remember is the secret to killing all monsters is house music, and instead of realizing that not only do you somewhat have feelings for Dracula, so just punch your grandpa a little bit, or take away the keyboard,
because she's standing right next to him.
She decides to try and fight the Kraken, which I guess is cool if you say it like that. But it's just like you're like the distance between me and great grandpa Van Helsing is literally this, and if the keyboard just.
All you gotta do is just punt.
We're gonna play
punt the old man.
Yeah. Just take the keyboard away.
But no, it ends with everyone doing the Macarena.
Yeah.
Macarena, which is just so baffling as an ending.
And even Mel Brooks's character was like, "Oh, this stinks."
And and maybe it would have been fine. The joke only lasted no more than a minute, but it just keeps going. And soon, I guess
they just the final dance.
Someone
number.
in the writer room just really wanted to do the Macarena for some reason.
No, the producers are like, we can extend this bit with the Macarena by making everyone do the Macarena dance, and all the animators are already doing it, so just apply it to all the 3D models. And then all the animators all the 3D models, are you fucking kidding me? We want overtime.
Oh God, I don't know why they made that's such a baffling choice, even by these movie standards.
Anyway, so it's really just the ending that's sort of the weakest bit.
It is, and it's like it is just so distracting, just how out of nowhere it is. Even like, and I can deal with like some of the other out of nowhere jokes because it kind of works in the context of the actual movie. But it just that was a case where like they act like it's the coolest fucking thing, even though they say it's like lame, but it's so lame it's cool or some like they're trying to bring it back.
It's like
is what
retro.
it felt like.
No, it's like they're trying to justify retro or something.
It just felt like they're just one fan, like the last Macarena fan was working on this movie. It's like it's almost like the one guy who still says like that was so wizard from the Star Wars Episode 1.
Who the fuck says that?
They didn't Star Wars. Like saying the one person that still does it.
What is there still one guy that still goes up to people and says what's up?
It's probably the same guy. The same guy that wants to bring back what's up. Is the one going like, hey, what happened to the Macarena? Why don't we do that anymore?
This is also the same guy who has like the Nyan Cat song on his iPod or whatever. No, not his iPod, his Zune.
No, dude, his Micro. His iPod Micro.
Oh yeah. The shuffle. No, it's the iPod shuffle. You don't even get his screen. And then he's hanging out with, like, Quill from fucking Guardians of the Galaxy.
No, he's got one of those portable CD players that you can't walk too fast with. Otherwise
it skips.
But you have to awkwardly fit it in your pocket, too.
Yeah, but like, he burned the CD of the Nyan Cat song with some other meme from 2000.
Oh, God.
The Badger song, I guess.
Oh, fucking Badger
like,
song.
that's like how he wakes up every morning. This is the same guy. Bitch.
Like, honestly, I kept thinking of that Robot Chicken Star Wars sketch when he's, like, sort of Darth Vader dying in Luke's arms, and he goes, that was pretty wizard, wasn't it, son? What? I'm bringing it back! And then he dies. It's kind of what it felt.
Just like, and like, something about Harry Potter. Snape was a good guy.
Okay.
It's like, I don't know, I don't know, man. I don't know why they chose the Macarena. It was like you could have done...
Such a weird choice.
Like, Duran.
You could have picked, like, literally anything. At least the other two made sense of the context of the scene.
Yeah, you had some reggae. You had whatever the first song was.
It would have made more sense if it was the YMCA.
Or...
do people still like the Macarena song?
I mean, apparently enough to put it in this movie.
Apparently.
Yeah, so... yeah, I'll roll up my window, so... This is the slowest window.
Yeah, that window's slow.
But yeah, no, so that's the only real complaint I have about the movie.
Otherwise, it's perfectly fine. I mean, I didn't laugh my ass off, but I got a few laughs out of me.
Really, it's just the one kid. It's the kids' club joke.
It really was a great joke.
It's so good.
You want to take our kids on purpose?
So let me get this straight. You take my money. You take my kids.
For the whole day.
For the whole day.
On purpose.
On purpose? And that's really it. That's really all they had. That guy going for them, and that's just some...
And the characters are still likable,
yeah,
you know, like...
Maybe Andy Sandberg's.
I mean, yeah.
I
mean, the ones that were...
Date night! Not code for sex. Literally not code for sex.
Oh, I don't know. We don't know what they did in that water.
Ew. Ew.
No, I'm not judging.
Anyway. So, yeah, do you have anything else to say about this movie?
Not really.
All right.
Let's go back to a shorter review, but again, it's kind of a middle-of-the-road movie, so...
It's also, like, an hour of 20 minutes.
Yeah, it's not even an hour and a half, so, like, what is there really to talk about?
I guess, like, pacing-wise, it did actually feel like an hour of my life, instead of, like...
It moved pretty briskly. Like,
yeah.
I didn't feel like it wasted a lot of time, except for the Macarena, which was nice.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got distracted. And, like, I think the only thing I really think left us talk about is, again, just, like, I think what kind of saved it, too, is, like, again, these are likable people, so, like, likable characters. Like, you do, oddly enough, feel happy for the werewolf couple for a little bit.
Oh, yeah, they get to play fetch with each other on the beach. Like, their kids are, like, nowhere to be seen for a little bit, and just like, oh no, our kids are here!
And like,
And I'm just saying, werewolf man, get a vasectomy.
yeah, or at least use a condom.
Yeah. It's awkward though.
I mean, you can't say that in a kids movie.
Yeah, that's true.
Just call it Wolfsbane. Wolfsbane Condom Company.
Anyway, it's
I'm gonna
just,
be rich.
I don't know how they're gonna support all them kids in their college.
I don't know. I also don't know how Monster Economy works, so
It's true.
could be fucking amazing for all we know.
It's true.
But yeah, like the general conflict's fine. Character's likable enough. The new Van Helsing chick's likable enough. She has good good chemistry with Dracula and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
all that stuff works well. It's fine. It's a good way to shut your kid up for an hour and a half.
Yeah, it's not like we had to see Teen Titans Go or anything.
That's not till like after I get back.
Okay.
Honestly, the trailer doesn't look that bad.
I know. It's just like I don't like the art style for Teen Titans Go.
I mean, I don't watch the show,
But
but
I
the trailer for the
still
movie looks
like
fine.
the voice actors. I really like the voice actors, so I guess I'll follow it. Also, it just looks as like a rehash of season 1, so whatever, I'll watch it.
It's like I'll of course I'm gonna see it too, but it's really like I don't like the show. I'm not gonna pretend to like the show. Like that being said, it might be kind of refreshing to see a superhero movie that makes fun of how ridiculous it's all
I
gotten.
swear to God, if Teen Titans Go doesn't bring back Puffy Amiyumi or
Who?
the people who did the theme song
Oh, okay.
for the original show, if
They
they
probably
don't,
won't.
well, if they brought them back, that would be fucking amazing. But if they don't bring it back, I'd be a little disappointed.
Maybe a little for the end credits. I don't know.
Okay,
I don't know.
I sold myself into it.
But yeah, and then that transition leads us to
Trailers! We already just talked about one.
Yeah, is that next? That one out.
Yeah.
Then we got the first one we got was Axel.
Oh, the dog movie?
Yeah, the robot.
The robot dog
A
movie?
man and his robot dog with the worst government tracking of all time.
Like seriously, like LoJack.
Yeah, like I was thinking, like there's a line in the trailer because the whole movie is about like a boy who finds a robot dog that the government somehow lost.
Maybe that's why, like you have self-destruct buttons, like the 1960s self-destruct button on everything. No, it was in the trailer. The robot dog, when he was looking at the human boy, it was all like, "Oh, should I self-destruct?
I blew up now. What?
Should I blow up?"
Do you?
Whatever. It's a dog movie with motocross, I guess.
But yeah, like it was like we need to know what it's doing like now. And it was like, why do you not have a tracker on it?
This is, I don't know. For me, I was just like, why lose it at all?
Yeah, like it's a robot dog. What the fuck? Like, who massively fucked up here?
Like, that's like beyond getting fired level. That's like getting fired and framed for treason's amount of getting fired.
It's like, dude, what did you do? I don't know.
That's probably in the exposition.
Fucking Jerry.
It's literally Jerry from Rick and Morty.
And it's like,
he's just like,
fucking
"Oh."
Jerry, did you lose the robot dog? Like that sounds like a Rick and Morty episode now, where I say like, Jerry, did you lose the robot dog? You,
Oh, jeez, Dad.
you piece of shit.
I really liked Axel.
Like, you lost the fucking robot dog, Jerry.
It also combined.
Piece of shit, Jerry.
I liked it.
It's like, you fuck everything up, Jerry.
Oh, jeez.
Destroy everything you touch, Jerry.
Yeah, that's the exposition of that movie. Done.
Then we got Wonder Park.
Oh,
We're not Disneyland.
not Disneyland?
Yeah.
Which I thought was weird, because it's literally called Wonderland in the movie, so Wonder Park is the movie title.
Yeah,
So why not Wonderland?
I don't know. Probably because Alice in Wonderland.
Oh, okay, maybe. See,
It's like-
I was thinking they were going with like the Jurassic Park route, where you do Jurassic Park, everything goes awful, reboot, Wonder World, and
See, all I can see is
then Wonder World Fallen Kingdom.
no. Like all I can see is like Mickey Mouse in the witch hat, like saying a bunch of flying monkeys going, "So my pretty, so." They're all carrying like briefcases and like a lawyer.
And they all have like the big like lawyer glasses.
Yeah. Sir, your ass is off. Wonder Park is mine. How dare they fear the...
There's like one on the cell phone. It's like acquiring the target.
Buy. Sell.
I think it's for stockbroker, but with like lawyers, it'd be like acquisition of the property.
Motion to deny.
So yeah, what's the conflict of that movie? I don't even know.
I don't fucking know. It's a boy who goes through a tunnel and suddenly a magical park appears.
So is it like, because if they at least did like the My Neighbor Totoro thing, where it's just like an exploration of like a mystical world, I guess that'd be okay. But it's just like, it's an American movie. You can't do that. You can't just have world building. You need conflict.
You can do that. American movies have done that before.
I haven't seen it.
Alice in Wonderland.
No, the conflict with that was with the Queen.
Was that really that much of conflict, though?
It wasn't great conflict.
I kind of debate to call that conflict so much as a misadventure.
Fair enough. Anyway, so what's the next one?
The House of the Clock and Its Walls. I finally got that name right. It took me like 3 times.
Right.
The Jack Black movie.
Harry Potter hanging out with Jack Black.
Pretty much, yeah. What if Dumbledore is played by Jack Black, basically?
What?
Which actually be kind of interesting to see. I didn't say good, I said interesting.
I don't know. I don't think Jack Black is a Dumbledore type. I think he's more like the guy they hired right before Professor Quirrell. Like the guy right before that.
I can see that. It would just be kind of interesting to watch. It's just like Jack Black, Dumbledore coming like talking to Steve like, dude, chill out. Here, smoke this.
Yeah.
Need to relax.
So I mean, I think the visuals for that are going to be pretty interesting, but overall, it's just like I don't know. Just another boy who discovers his magic powers of sports ball. Because he
does all the sports.
No, he knocks the basketball into those 2 kids' heads.
Oh yeah, and somehow does not get in trouble for that.
No, it's just like that's a freak accident. Oh man, I'm so bad at sports ball, but I got myself a point too. So am I really that bad at sports ball? I don't even know sports ball.
It's like saying the word sports ball, don't you?
Yeah, it's something I like to say with my friends.
Fair enough.
What is sports ball? Anyway, go ahead.
Well, we were going to talk about Teen Titans Go, so we'll skip that one. We got Alpha.
The other dog movie.
Which apparently, I guess the producers felt they needed to dumb down from the first trailer.
So from what I remember from the first trailer is like there was this whole bit with like a saber-toothed tiger like killing people in the tribe or whatever, and then that was I felt like maybe the tone of that was too dark for a dog movie.
I mean, not all dog movies need to be inherently for kids. Cujo, for fuck's sake.
Cujo had a dog?
Cujo was the dog. Do you know what Cujo is?
Oh no, I'm thinking of Kubo. I'm like the stop animation?
That's like saying Harry Potter had wizards?
Sorry. Yeah. The one with the Sheba, right? Yeah.
The evil dog movie has a duck in it.
Yeah.
Sorry, that has got a really visceral reaction out of me.
All right.
That was one step away from bitch. What? Does Cujo, the movie about the killer dog, have a fucking dog in it?
Hang on, I actually don't think I know what you're talking about. I'll look it up.
It's a Stephen King movie where the mom and the kid get stuck in the car, and the dog's the rabies is trying to kill him.
Oh, I've never seen that.
You've never heard of Cujo?
I've never heard of it.
Oh, well, now you know.
I also don't watch Stephen King stuff.
I mean, yeah, I haven't seen it either, but I know what it is.
Yeah, I've never seen it. Never heard of it. Okay.
Well, now you have.
I mean, like, I don't know. Whatever.
Like say King Kong has a monkey?
Birds has birds?
Birdemic is about birds?
Oh, is that what the Alfred Hitchcock movies? I thought it was...
Oh, no. Birdemic is something wildly different.
Okay, gotcha. Anyway.
That's something to watch on Bad Movie Night.
Sure. So, yeah, Alpha... Anyway, I felt like... Alpha, which is like the reason they did the trailer this way was to be a little bit lighter on the tone.
Yeah,
than
but
the first trailer.
Like, yeah, but I also don't think this is a kids movie either.
Yeah, but that wolf was pretty damn cute.
But it's still a fucking wolf. As cute as it is, it could still kill you in a heartbeat. Technically, you can't tame a wolf so much as it decides it wants to hang out with you.
Yeah, because you gave it nothing but prime cuts of meat. Yeah, this is fine.
Okay.
All doggos are good doggos.
Either way, the first one was like playing like 10,000 BC meets 300 a bit with the first trailer. This one looks like all dogs go to heaven 3 prehistoric times.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know. Maybe like the first trailer didn't like focus well, so they had to like swap. That would explain why I hadn't seen that trailer for so fucking long.
Yeah, I know. Like it kind of disappeared for a while. I thought it came out, but it just came back, and now it's out. Like it's one producer, it's one studio note away from being voiced by Josh Gad.
Oh Jesus. And like the wolf can talk too.
That's what I mean. The wolf is voiced by Josh Gad.
All right,
it's a dog's purpose too. Surprise, motherfucker.
Jesus Christ.
And then
I heard that movie didn't do so well.
Oh.
Dog's Purpose 2? Or Dog's Purpose?
A Dog's Purpose sucked. I saw it by myself. I was mad.
Really?
Yeah, because no one else wanted to go.
Oh.
Then we got Goosebumps 2.
Eh.
Which, you know it's bad when Jack Black says no.
He actually said no?
I checked IMDb. He is not in this movie.
Oh,
He is, sir, not appearing in this film.
Maybe they just didn't want him to be in it. I don't know.
Why wouldn't you want, like, you're a star from the first movie. You don't bring him back for the sequel. Why would you do that? This is more like, hey, we want to remake the exact same movie from the last one. Can we do... Jack Black, are you down? Nope. Okay, we'll hire some nobodies and get them in it.
Well...
And just repeat the exact same plot from the first movie.
Well, fuck.
Yeah. Like, literally, it's the exact same plot from the first movie.
Yeah, pretty much.
Minus the
Jack Black.
imagination. Do you ever hear that joke?
I don't actually remember how the first Goosebumps ended.
The joke we made was that at the very end, it turns out like Jack Black's daughter was a ghost the entire time, or some stupid shit like that. It was like a character he wrote in a book, and then he decided to make like his daughter, that kind of thing.
Oh, yeah, I kind of remember that.
But she starts disappearing in the book too, and then he says to like her teenage wannabe boyfriend, just goes, like, don't worry, I'll always be in your imagination. And we all just start laughing because they're like, you don't want to say that to a teenage boy.
Okay,
so that's what I'm saying. I'll be in your imagination.
All right, I get it. That's pretty good.
So now we have a chance to bring that joke back because we milked that one to the ground. No pun intended.
Oh, that's gross.
That's a lot of milking. A lot of imagination.
A lot of imagination.
Not a lot of imagination in this one. Again, it's the exact same fucking plot. They open an evil book. The puppet's back. The puppet makes more monsters come out. They have to stop the puppet. Probably through the same way they did the last time.
Was it the puppet the first time around?
Yeah.
Oh, it was.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah.
Okay. I don't even think, like, that one was voiced by Jack Black. I don't even think this one is either. Like, I'm kind of shocked that they couldn't talk him into doing a sequel. They couldn't even get the guy with the weird eyebrows to come back. The main kid from the first one.
I do not remember. I tried to forget about that movie pretty hard.
It wasn't... I remember being fine. That was the one I remember being fine, like, better than it should be kind of film.
Oh, I watched it and I was just like, this is forgettable. I'm not going to remember much about this.
Yeah, that's fair. But that was the last trailer. So, any final thoughts for Hotel Transylvania 3?
Yeah. Your kids will probably like this.
Yeah. I mean, if you're watching my channel, you probably don't have kids, but if you do, then go take them.
If you're watching this and you've got kids, man, what's wrong with you?
I resent that. We are a welcoming society. We would love to take in your fucking kids.
What? No, don't offer that. I don't have space.
You want to take our kids on purpose?
Okay, maybe like $1,000 a head.
No, we're gonna want more than that. Let's go back to the kids.
Huh?
And then, now we're gonna want to ask for more than that. A lot of that's gonna go back to the kids.
Yeah, you're right.
Just the Happy Meals alone would be a fucking nightmare.
I can make pretty cheap Happy Meals.
I believe. Oh, great.
1,000 bucks a head? Yeah, sure.
It's a really dark joke I can make. I'm gonna stop there before I get too ahead of myself. So yeah,
I'll say it. Horse meat.
And that's not where I was thinking, but I'm gonna stop there. So I'm leaving for Comic-Con on Wednesday. So tomorrow we're gonna try to see Sorry to Bother You before I leave. Either that or Skyscraper. I'll still see something tomorrow regardless. Just so I'm at least 2/3 of the way caught up before I have to leave. And then yeah, I'll see if I can put up some con footage while I'm away. And yeah, that's it. So thank you guys for watching. See you later.